G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is a Build 184 livecast of a matchup between Keed and Team 156. I'm here with Tempest.
Hey guys.
And we are just about to watch these teams join up. We have Keed going into Marines and 156 going into Aliens. NS2HD is going to get into spectator mode. And we're going to bring you this match right now. Who won the last matchup, Tempest?
So Keed won the last matchup with a rush on the infantry portals.
They did. In fact, it looked like 156 had great map control, but Keed got, I wouldn't say they got lucky, but they got great timing. They took out infantry portals, and they made sure the Marines couldn't rebuild, and the game has now started. Let's take a look at the teams. On the Keed, on the Marine side, we have Keed with Wildman, Bear Glue, Fish, Vez, Smorg, and me. And on the Alien side,
on 156, we have Gunter, McGlaspy, Rodog, Persian Immortal, Scardy Bob, and Squidget.
We do, and we've got the standard ventilation extractor drop in ventilation, and looks like a fight going on in Pipe Junction with a couple of Skulks up against a couple of Marines. This is very aggressive from Team 156. They don't want to allow Keed to get in there and deny them data core.
A pretty standard movement. It's good to see a good demonstration of what might happen in the match, see who wins the ventilation fight, and looks like 156 doing very well. 3 Skulks on that ventilation extractor. They've won that first engagement.
They have, and that is a big win to them. You'd normally expect that fight to happen in data core, but instead the Keed has been pushed back all the way to Marine start, and that is very surprising. Usually you see the Marine team take ventilation. Smorg saying they encountered a little bit of a bug and that the armory was placed and disappeared, so Smorg will be at a slight disadvantage in this game. That is part of beta play, and you just have to deal with it. It does happen sometimes, but I don't think it'll be an absolute match decider for them.
Looks like the Aliens just peeked in at Marine start just then, maybe go in for a rush, but I think Keed had already consolidated the position. Everyone was spawned back in, so they decided not to go in. Ooh, a little bit of an ambush by this Skulk here from McGlaspy, taking out one Marine and didn't drop the other one. Yep. Nice ambush.
It was a very, very nice ambush there. He bided his time, waited for the opportune moment. Looks like 2 Skulks and 2 Marines in flight control duking it out for the extractor in there, and it looks like Keed will recover ventilation now. And what have we got in the rest of the map happening?
Looks like a gorge down in Crevice building up, maybe assist chain, some Hydras, getting the Harvester up in that location. Marines, Aliens not being too aggressive now that they've taken out ventilation. Marines are just regaining their control of that side of the map. And
Aliens are definitely, Team 156 is definitely very happy that they have effective control over data core. I mean, they don't have many people in here at the moment, but they do have it. The Marines are not in here, and so if they wanted to drop a hive, they probably could. We've got a fight going on in Heliport. Not sure what is going on in there. I'm surprised to see Marines...
Someone just got a rifle butt kill.
Someone got a rifle butt kill. I'm surprised to see fighting going on in Heliport at this stage. I wouldn't expect Keed to push down into Heliport, but maybe they were just poking, looking for a hive, maybe a surprise Heliport drop. Persian Immortal is now chewing on the flight control extractor.
And we've got a 1 Marine coming from Marine start to come check that out. He's going to do a lot of damage though before that Marine arrives. Let's see who wins this little fight.
This is a crucial fight. That Marine has to push down here to save this extractor right now, or they are going to lose it.
He's being too... So here he comes. Oh, and there was a Skulk there waiting for him. But he takes... Wildman takes out McGlaspy. Very good play, but he's stalling time. The extractor may go down.
It may go down 17%. Oh, very close. Wildman with a great pistol kill there on Persian Immortal, saving that extractor. That is definitely going to need a Mac to repair it up. That is a very vulnerable extractor now. And after already losing the ventilation extractor, losing 2 would just be... Well, that would be huge.
Yeah, over at ventilation, Marines just holding their position. Aliens are holding data core quite nicely. I'm wondering if they're going to put a hive up there.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a hive yet.
Yeah, the Marines haven't even gone into there this whole game. I think the Marines actually think that the Aliens have a big position. That's why they're moving so slow, but I think they're going to run in here and find that there are no Aliens and be a little bit surprised.
Vez leading on point, followed by Bear Glue. They're both coming into data core and probably surprised to find no hive in here, and probably relieved to find no hive in here as well, and I am just wondering what is going on. They've got Crevice Harvester, Reactor Harvester. Let's go down and check out what tech the Alien team has.
The Gorge has been spending a lot of time down at Crevice. I'm interested to see what he's doing there.
We have... Where is the tech? What is going on? I am very surprised. I do not know what is going on here. I am confused even. We've got a Heliport hive drop. That's what's going on. So, 156 has decided to mix it up. They have gone for a surprise hive drop. Keed will not be expecting this. The Heliport hive is not usually selected by any Alien team.
Is that a data core hive drop as well?
What on earth is going on? You are right, this is a double hive drop. That would be why we saw no tech, because both data core and heliport have been dropped. This is incredibly surprising.
Marine just found heliport hive, but he's been taken down. That was Wildman going down to Rodog, but the Marines now know about that heliport hive.
They know about heliport hive. Do you think they know about data core hive as well? This
Probably
is really
not.
weird. I have never seen anything like this in a clan matchup, and 156 is a very experienced, mature team, so they must have an idea about this. And look, we've got, who's this? He's going to find this hive.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Fish has just found the hive in data core, and there's no aliens defending it. This may not turn out too well for 156 because they've got no one at data core. Although if this data core hive serves as a distraction for the heliport hive, I mean, they've got options now.
Yeah, they do have options. It's a very expensive distraction to drop 2 hives. They are 40, I believe it's 40 team resources each, and maybe 50. And so that is, I mean, that's why we've seen no tech at all from 156. They're probably suffering for lack of upgrades. But I believe, I mean, now this hive is at 45%. The other one must be as well. So they're going to get 1 hive up.
Yeah, and the heliport hive is definitely a lot better defended. They're holding that quite well. This data core hive, I doubt, is going to survive.
There are 2 Marines attacking heliport. It looks like they are being held back by a gorge, although there's no skulks left in there. So this could be very bad for both hives. Now this hive is under attack by Vez. There are 2 Marines in a heliport attacking a gorge who's trying to hold them off. All the skulks are back at Alien Start. Persian Immortal coming in to try and save this hive. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go, taking down Vez.
Doesn't look like the aliens seem all over the place. They haven't really decided to defend one of the hives, so I don't think distraction was the idea with them. The Marines are doing a very good job in splitting their forces and keeping pressure on.
And grenades, sorry, I have to interrupt you there because this is big. Grenades just took out that gorge, and now they're going to take out this hive. That is huge. That gorge was the last line of defense for this hive, and he is now dead. So in the time, the tech delay that 156 has experienced with this double hive drop, Keed has consolidated, and they have grenade launchers.
McGillespie, one-ditch effort to try and save that hive, but it is down, and looks like Data Core is being attacked by 2 Marines. Aliens don't have tech, and this hive strategy hasn't worked out well for them. I think now would be a good time for Keed to take advantage of that situation. Yeah,
I would not be surprised to see an aggressive push down towards Alien Start now that Keed have done so much damage to 156's hives. Although this one, 93%, it looks like it may survive. Persian Immortal in here, the lone hero protecting his hive. And the Marines are no doubt going to push on it. Well, I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Sacrificial grenade there from Bear Glue, killing himself to kill that skulk that was attacking him. But looks like 2 Marines coming in. They probably have grenade launchers, and they are probably going to attack this hive. And now it is going to be up to 156 to protect Data Core. It is on 7% though.
That's 1 grenade, surely. Maybe 2.
Yeah, that is not good at all. And these skulks are going to cop grenades in the face.
There it goes. 1 grenade. So it's not looking good for the aliens at the moment because they spent all... And Squidget, I don't think Squidget is going to survive this. Oh, McGillespie protecting him.
Protecting Squidget. I imagine he's going gorge, and the idea was he was going to heal that hive, but it is just too late. Although Heliport has been dropped again. Wow.
With Marines in there. Maybe the alien commander didn't notice him in there. I can't really see any strategy behind that sort of placement.
Wow. And this amount of money being spent on hives... 156 must be just totally down and out in terms of upgrades. They can't have armor 2 or weapons 2. Although, this is big. Stop press. 156 have a fade. This is big news.
Early in the game too.
Well, yeah, I would expect this is good fade timing. This is reasonable fade timing, but I'm surprised to see it because those fades went down. So what Gunter must have done is, as soon as one hive was finished, he must have started evolving, and that is going to allow the alien team, I believe, to get back into this game with that fade. Looks like we've got robotics factory tech. We do have an observatory, so we may see phase gates. The Keed has scanned, so if 156 does choose to go for shade tech, they will not be able to hide entire bases, but extract to 69%, so that's been repaired up a bit. I think this game could go either way at this moment now that fade is on the field.
Yeah, what the Marines have to do is take out that heliport hive and make sure no more fades come and hopefully kill Gunter.
Yep.
I think this is a great attack right now. If they can just make sure that Skulk doesn't do too much damage. Yep, down, Persian Immortal dead straight away. They're going to have to kill this hive quickly before Gunter can arrive and save it.
Yep, and Gunter is the key. There it goes down. And now Gunter is the key. Although, yes, sorry, he is still alive as a fade. 6 kills, 7 deaths. He is the key right now to this game.
It looks like there's a drifter on data core hive drop.
Data core hive drop. They are 156 is being relentless about dropping their hives, and the reason I think they can do this is they have crevice and reactor core, and so they have 3 extractors. And Keed has not been able to destroy either of those. Sorry, 3 harvesters, and they haven't been able to destroy those. Whoa, look at this Gunter being very aggressive in here, and he has a Gorge as support. I believe that Gorge will go down, but I think Gunter will be able to escape quite handily. He does, in fact.
Looks like he destroyed an infantry portal as well.
Whoa.
The Marines might need a flamethrower to try and slow him down and get, because Gunter really needs to die.
Yeah, Gunter is the key right now, and the data core hive is that if that goes up, that's going to be big. More aliens pushing on Marine start. You know, 156 seems to have been a little bit behind this whole game, but in terms of aggressiveness, they are pummeling Keed. They are being so aggressive. They don't care that they're down in tech. They don't care that they're down in in upgrades. They're just coming at 156. Keed.
156 is playing the best defense is a good offense at the moment, and they are relentless, and it's paying off, it seems.
It is. They are absolutely pummeling Keed. And here comes Gunter through data core. He is going to come into ventilation and
face a wall of Marines.
Yeah, but he's going to get out pretty easily. He's a good fade. And me accidentally killing himself. Yeah. Gillespie takes down Bear Glue.
So that little offensive just got ripped apart. Self-destruction there by me, and this Marine is going to die now. So that data core hive is going to go up. It looks like infestation is spreading in.
52%. A couple of hydras in here. They'll secure this room, and 156 may have a come from behind here. They may be able to get this going. That fade is devastating. Fades are very powerful in Build 184, and Charlie, the Unknown Worlds game director, has said that they will be nerfed a little bit in Build 185.
Here comes the flamethrower. Let's see if I think that fade's going to get out just fine. But he really needs to go down, and with him the data core hive needs to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Because the aliens are on the back foot. It's just Gunter is carrying the team at the moment, it looks like.
He is. And even if it's not... Oh, he just died to the flamethrower. He died to the flamethrower. There you go. If there's any proof that flamethrowers plus shotguns really are the counter to fades, there it is. Interesting that we haven't seen any shotguns yet.
Yeah, the Marines now, like I said, the fade's dead. They need to make sure no more are coming. Crossroads hive drop.
This is just hive drop after hive drop.
But here come all the Marines into data core, going to try and kill that hive. It's not up yet.
84%.
84%. They need to kill it, because I think the aliens are probably waiting in alien start, just going, okay, as soon as that hive comes up, we're going to go into an alien. But
Gillespie being a complete crazy person and killing 2 of them. I would have thought those Marines had the measure of this hive, but after Gillespie's heroics just then, they may have a chance to keep it alive.
Okay, no aliens are close by to help them. There's Skulk down at heliport. These 2 Marines might be able to take it out if they get reinforcements quick and if the aliens are too slow.
The hive is now complete, 82%. That's a lot of health. And I don't think these 2 Marines can do enough damage per second to take this out. And now there's Skulks spawning right on top of them. Looks like we're getting a little bit of lag right now. I don't think that'll stick around. Me takes down Road Dog, and now they're back to doing damage to the hive.
Yeah, and all this time that Crossroads hive is going to be coming up. Those Marines coming from ventilation, they want to kill this hive as quickly as possible, but they need shotguns, I think.
Yeah, it is interesting. I think they rushed straight for grenade launchers, which I think worked out well for them, but it is hurting them in terms of Skulk v Marine. Because by this stage of the game, you'd expect Marines to have shotguns, be moving in packs and be killing every Skulk they come across. Instead, as we saw from Gillespie just then, the Skulks are in with a chance.
Yeah, and there goes the hive. So they did get that down, but they need to find Crossroads, and they're probably not expecting that. Looks like here comes another fade. So
Gunter again. Gunter has saved up enough personal res to be a fade again. Mark of a good fade that he backed away. Oh, and Gillespie as well.
He certainly evolved quickly, didn't he?
He did, in fact, evolve quickly. So Keed now has to go up against 2 fades, and I think Keed would have had this game if they had more than 2 extractors. I think that's hurting them, only having 2 extractors.
Yeah, Vez just killing himself with a grenade. It's pretty funny, but at the same time, Marines need to be careful with that, because that's a costly mistake.
It is a costly mistake. That weapon is gone. If it's dropped in enemy territory, it's unlikely anyone will be able to get to it to pick it up. Looks like a great attack here, though. They're going to be able to take down this Harvester, I believe.
Fade. 2 fades, I think, coming in. Yep, so I don't think the Marines are going to survive this.
Road Dog coming in. Whoa, how many fades have we got on the field? This is really big. Although if that harvester goes down, if they could just kill this harvester, I think if they recognize they're probably going to go down to the fade, just kill the harvester, guys, and I think that'll be that'll make it worth it.
Sacrifice yourselves for the TSA cause. Gunter, it looks like Gunter is in Marine Start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get back up there to Marine Start and have a look at what is going on in there, because it looks like it is under attack.
2 fades actually were in Marine Start. Let's interesting to see how much damage they did. Looks like they took out an infantry portal. I saw they destroyed a Mac. Marine's probably a little bit freaked out at the moment. Data core hive drop.
Hive drop. 4 fades on the field. I think the Marines definitely need to switch out of grenade launchers, go for shotguns and flamethrowers, and really I think that's the only option they've got.
Yeah, a lot of spamming of grenades going on. I think the Marines need to switch up their tactics. They need to kill the hives. They need to kill those fades. 156 has just, looks like, I mean, we saw at the start of the game, they just skipped their low tier tech and went straight for fades, and at the moment that has worked. Unfortunately for Keed, they didn't manage to exploit that situation and kill them early on.
They didn't. And now they're facing up 2 hives now. Data core will be finished soon. And how many? 4 fades.
Yeah.
You've got to have shotguns and flamethrowers working together to kill these fades in build 184.
Yeah, I think 156 here has just gone completely for fades. I think that was everyone on their team except for Persian Immortal, who was dead, and their commander. I imagine Persian Immortal is going to switch up to fade. This could go either way. If the Marines make a good push and kill the fades, maybe they can win this, but Fade's definitely controlling the map.
It's going to take weapons 3 and shotguns and flamethrowers to kill these fades. And probably they've got to kill 3 hives to do it. So honestly, I think Keed has moved from being the front runner in this game to probably being the underdog now. 156 definitely has their measure, and it was a very interesting tactic. I think dropping 2 hives straight away. And I think they were... looks like we've got some deaths down there. That Fade trying to save himself.
Can he do it? He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
So that Fade just basically dragged that Marine down into the crevice of death and then escaped. That's a pretty cool maneuver.
It was a pretty cool maneuver, killing him in that way. But Marines moving on their... these Marines are about to cop it.
Yeah. So that... Oh, wow. Okay. That's a scary thing if you're a Marine. They're both going to go down.
Wow.
If they had shotguns, they might have taken him out.
Maybe, but
at that range.
They're probably going to have to move as a team in a pack. They're going to need a phase gate, and they're going to need to put a phase gate outside one of the hives and then move as a pack, move back and forth between Marine Start to defend it, and then move to the hive to attack it.
Looking at the kill count, it's just being dominated by the aliens at the moment. There's definitely been a shift in how this game is going. Aliens controlling data core, Marines can't even venture into there anymore. Before they were pretty happy to wander around the map, but sentry gun's gone down, so the Marine command is clearly saying, okay, it's time to play defensive. But not looking good for the Marines.
Not looking good for the Marines at all. I think we can put this down to the fact that 156 had 3 harvesters this whole game, whereas Keita's only had 2 extractors. And that is a 33% boost to the alien team in terms of resources, and we're seeing the payoff from that in the number of fades they've been able to pump out and the number of hives they've been able to drop. So Key did a good job at first of keeping the hives down, but they needed to go the extra mile and kill the harvesters as well.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. Unless the Marines pull out something pretty amazing, I think those fades are just going to overwhelm them.
They are,
and the Marines are splitting up, and that Marine's going to die, I imagine, at any moment now over at Pipe Junction. They need to move together, or they're just going to get picked off.
They do have to move together. Wildman on his own, not a great idea. McGlaspie is going to take him out very easily. You just can't move on your own you can't move on your own as a Marine when there's fades on the map. You need to move as a group. So here we go, 3 moving as a group. They need to be careful with these grenades, or they're going to hurt themselves. And no shotguns.
Yeah.
I've still not seen a shotgun. I don't understand.
Definitely need shotgun. Those grenades are great for taking out bases. At the start, we saw they were doing really well. But not anymore. They need the shotguns because they're just being harassed by the fades and they can't afford to kill themselves with grenades.
Absolutely. I imagine that Smorg is perhaps going for level 3 weapons at the moment, and therefore he doesn't have enough resources to get the shotguns out. You've got to prioritize when you're in this position. You've only got 2 extractors. Sorry, only 1 extractor. Correction. So only 1 extractor, I believe. I don't think ventilation's up, is it? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
So only 1 extractor at the moment. They just don't have the resources to do what they would like. And now 2 fades in base. This may be GG right here.
Yeah, the fades they're doing the right thing. They're just killing the Marines that keep spawning. The Gorge running around healing up the fades. I don't think it's going to go. I think this might be it if those Fades can just deal with those Marines.
But the beacon is keeping Keyed in the game right now. They beaconed and they're all alive now, so they can fend off the Fades. So all the power node is badly damaged. This is very good play from the alien team. Killing the power node is the key at this stage because you can disable the observatory by doing
Skulk.
that.
Marines need to notice that Skulk. Oh, the Skulk moved off. I thought he was going to ninja that power node for a second.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
GG.
GG says Keyed. So a very interesting game, very back and forth. It could have gone either way for most of the time until those 4 Fades popped out. It was definitely any man's game, and I think it was definitely Keyed's game at the start. So I believe that puts it at 1 game all. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
And we will see you all soon for part 3 of this matchup. So stick around. Many more NS2HD videos coming at you very soon.